Hi guys and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 as Rangers. Taking on our third qualifier now against Hajduk of Croatia at Ibrox. So we're going with our attacking formation that we played in the last game against Brøndby. Jordan Rosita will have to come in for the injured Ryan Jack, unfortunately. He's out for a couple of weeks now, Ryan Jack. Carlos Peña, however, is available to return. Take a look at the fitness tests here. Carlos Peña not there. Alnwick can play the whole match. Herrera is capable at the moment, so don't really want to be throwing in Herrera there. We don't really have any other player to fill the role of the substitute striker though. So we'll be going with what we have here, apart from Kranjkar. Carlos Peña will be coming in for him. So, who wants Baronas out of interest? Dunfermline and Kilmarnock want him on loan. Right, so we have West Fodringham, we have Tavernier, Alves, Cardoso, Knudsen, Rositer, Dorans, Candeas, Peña, Dalcio and Morelos. Dalcio, interesting, is only a 2-star player, but he's been bloody amazing when he's played. The pace that he has is causing teams trouble, obviously. Long shots 11 is pretty good. His crossing, his dribbling, none of that's particularly great, but he is a really quick player, so I think he can be a good dynamic player for us. Possibly not a starter in the future, but definitely I think he can come off the bench and cause some teams some problems. I don't know if we'll actually try and sign him. If he was an 18-year-old, I definitely would, but 21, he's a bit old to be trying to develop every technical stat, basically. But he will continue to play for the moment. That left side of the attacking midfield is kind of our weakest. So no fear here, clearly, from Hajduk, who are going 4-2-3-1, just matching up against us today. We basically just need to go for them though. There's nothing we really can do other than try and get the victory here. Bruno Alves delighted with our positivity that we're trying to win this. We've looked good in training without Ryan Jack. Morelos now to Rositer and Peña, and we're starting the game here. Hopefully we can beat Hajduk. We're trying obviously to get into the group stage of the Europa League competition here, which is going to be tough, but the least that we're going to try and do is to get through as many qualifiers as possible, help out the Scottish coefficiency. Almeida teeing one up here, it's deflected, it comes for Tokic, and Ivan Tokic has put Hajduk into the early lead at Ibrox, which is damn disappointing. It was a hell of a finish, but 1-0 down early on. They seem to be controlling possession here, Hajduk. We're having a couple of shots ourselves, but not really creating anything. Tavernier now with the throw in, and it goes between Dorans and Rositer, but Dorans will nick it, plays it to Dalcio. Hopefully he can get on his bike here and put a ball in. He's out wide, he tries to angle it in, it does deflect, it should be picked up by Knudsen, it is. He plays it to Dorans, who loses it. I mean, he has to look on his... Oh, Dorans now gets it to Peña. Scrappy game here, Rositer plays it to Dalcio. Can he take on his man for pace? He loses it, but it does deflect off him. Rositer now to Candeas. Candeas, can he find Tavernier? He can. Can he smash this across the face? He can. Morelos with a header, and it's 1-1. Alfredo Morelos. Tavernier with a nice cross, and Morelos' finishing ability is shining through. He already looks a cracker of a player. I think we need more though. We need to win this game. A draw won't be good enough. Going away to Croatia and needing to win will be very tough. It's delivered. Tavernier will clear it now. Can we break? No, it doesn't look like it. That's a great ball into space for Kuzlic, Tokic, Said. Back to Kuzlic. Said now trying to get some space. Got his back to goal though. Good pressure by Knudsen. He plays it to Gabalic. I'm probably butchering these names, but I'm giving it an effort, you know. Guzlic now losing it to Dalcio. Brilliant play. Morelos holding it up now, giving it away though. Poor play from Morelos. It's played forward, it's deflecting off everyone. Breaks to Dorans. Rositer now has a bit of space. Peña's got to look down on this right. There must be some space for Tavernier. It's over the top actually for Candeas. A great ball. Can he find Morelos? We need a good cross here. It's in for Morelos. And Alfredo Morelos makes it 2-1 to Rangers. Candeas with the assist. Down the right hand side, we're definitely stronger than on the left. Tavernier and Candeas going forward is pretty devastating. Good comeback, but we have to stay alive here. Tokic, Said, Gabalic, Almeida, we can't drop off at all. We look a bit open at the back. Tavernier with a brilliant interception. No, forward to Candeas. Can we hit them? They're very adventurous. Oh, it's over the top for Morelos. Good first touch, second touch, finish, hat-trick for Alfredo Morelos, 3-1 to Rangers. Yeah, they're very open, Hajduk. They've came here with a very cavalier attitude, and I think they're paying for it to some degree. They've been caught a couple of times by us now as we're really growing into the game and starting to look much the better side. Half time here, 3-1. Good stuff so far, good stuff. Morelos, clinical in front of goal. Absolutely clinical. I'm going to passionately tell them that we're pleased. I could tell them not to get complacent, but I think I'd rather be positive with them at the moment. Try and build some confidence. Yep, as Kresic has the ball now for Hajduk at the back. 3-1 I would like to think would be good enough for us to go through. If we could bag another one, that would be excellent, but I'd be happy with 3-1. 3-2 would be a bit precarious, so we do have to keep our focus and concentration here. A good second half in that regards, you know, coming towards the end, still with the 2-0, as Tavernier whips it in but puts it just over the bar. I think for 15 minutes we're going to bring on a fresh bunch of faces here. Baronas coming on for Peña. Baronas would prefer to be an advanced playmaker of any kind in there. He obviously prefers to play in the centre of midfield. I'm going to put him further up. I think I'll bring on Declan John for Knudsen, who seems to have struggled today. We'll go with that. I'm not going to make any more changes. I don't want to bring on young McCrory. And Herrera's carrying a bit of a knock. Candeas whipping in the corner though, it is headed away. Bruno Alves should pick it up. If we can get a fourth, then I would really fancy us to go through in Croatia. Bruno Alves' cross, it's going to come to Dalcio, and he's just missed. It's a really good save by the goalkeeper. It's a damn shame he's missed that. Candeas' corner this time, whipped in. Bruno Alves nods it down. Dorans nods it towards goal, but Brnkic, the goalkeeper, is easily going to save that one. 3 added minutes now, looking for the 3-1 victory. Candeas' corner's whipped in, it's caught by the goalkeeper, and I would think that'd be the last action of the game. Brnkic puts it out to Borja, and it's all over. It's a brilliant 3-1 win for Rangers at Ibrox. Still with a job to do when we go to Croatia, but I'm very, very pleased with the way we handled ourselves here at home. Hajduk are no mugs, make no mistake about it. Hajduk are a good, effective side. Got a bit of quality about them. We've came here and done it. I mean, Aberdeen look like they're going out. They drew PSV, so they're pretty unlucky in that regard. But yeah, it was a great win. Morelos, what's he worth? 1.8 million. That's going to go up. So it's a good start to the episode, good start to the tie. A 3-1 victory gives us a bit of a cushion going away to Croatia. I think I'm going to employ the same formation that we used away in Denmark against Brøndby in the last round. Just try and tighten things up a bit. 34-year-old Stevie McLean can stay at St Johnstone, thank you very much. And we'll go with the defensive positioning. If they come as aggressive as they did when they went to Ibrox, which I imagine they would because they're now chasing the game and they're the home team, hopefully there'll be an opportunity there for us to pick them off on the counter. The only slight apprehension I have about doing that is how good Candeas has been, and obviously with this rigid defensive formation he doesn't tend to get in the side. The Betfred Cup second round draw is also going to be taking place. We'll see who our opponents are going to be in that one. We'll play Hajduk, we'll draw the playoff round, and then we'll be starting the domestic season in the next episode when we take on Motherwell. Ross Lyon moving to Peterhead on loan. Get him some action. We're about to move into August now. Season's really about to start proper. And we have league action and European action at the same time. The draw for the cup here, 16 teams. We'll do this draw like a proper draw. Hamilton will host Falkirk. Morton hosting Aberdeen. Motherwell host Celtic, that could be an interesting one. Partick host Livingston. Dunfermline will host Wraith. St Johnstone host Hibernian. Ross County will host Rangers. Dumbarton play Dundee, so it's a trip up to Dingwall for us against Ross County. Not what I would have picked personally, but it could have been worse, I suppose. We could have had to go to Parkhead or Easter Road or something, so we'll take it for now. Good training from Baronas here. Excellent training actually, everything going up really apart from his determination. Dalcio training well too, yeah, a couple of things going up for him. And Jordan Rossiter training well. So that's all good stuff to see. Dunfermline trying to loan Baronas, that's absolutely not going to happen. I'm curious to see if it's a key player, and not just first team. But that's not going to happen, he's not going to step down a level. We're going to be using him ourselves. And it's Hajduk now in Croatia. Looking to try and make sure that we stay positive here. We don't want to get too negative. That's why I think we've got a bit of a balance on the defensive formation that we have. We've got two strikers playing up. We've got a positive midfielder in the middle of the park here. In good form, of course. Going away to Hajduk. I wouldn't necessarily say we're the favourites for this one, like the bookies seem to be implying, but I think we'll do okay. Kelly now can go back down to the youth side as Jack Almwood is coming back onto the bench now. Lee Wallace can come onto the bench for Declan John. Nobody else we really want to bring onto the bench. Eduardo Herrera will be coming on. I think we're better to just clear the team selection and pick again. So it's Fodringham, Cardozo, Alves, Danny Wilson, I suppose. Doesn't exactly fill me with confidence, but on he comes. Tavernier, Jordan Rossiter, and I'll go with Lee Wallace just now. Ryan Jack, unfortunately, unable to play just now. We'll go with Graham Dorrans and Carlos Pena. So Graham Dorrans is going to... they're both advanced playmakers. Graham Dorrans can go a deep-lying playmaker, I suppose. And then we'll pick the strikers. Eduardo Herrera, complete forward support. And then Alfredo Morelos is the advanced forward. So the bench will be Jack Alnwick, Ross McCrory, Jonas Knudsen, Baronas, Kranjkar, Dalcio, and Candeas. So we'll go with that. Hopefully we don't need to bring on Candeas, because if we were doing that we'd be chasing the game. A narrow 4-2-3-1 from them today is interesting. That leaves the fullbacks in one-on-one competitions. Rossiter's going to have to do well in there. Bruno Alves as a stopper might be able to help defence him through balls. And that's something I hate about Football Manager 18. You go to click the button to skip to the team talk, and it changes to the team talk, so you press the button to skip past the team talk. That's rather annoying, as Wallace plays it forwards to Morelos, who's squaring it for Herrera, but it's well cleared away by Lopez. Good positive start from us. I would take right now a nice boring 0-0, but it's looking like it's not going to happen. Hajduk corner comes in, headed by Lopez or Boja, but it is over the bar by a mile. Fodringham's goal kick now. No, it's clearly started very exciting, very fast paced. This one forward towards Morelos, headed away easily by the defender. Rossiter cushions it to Pena, pretty surrounded in there. Out wide, Danny Wilson is going to launch it forward for Wallace to try and get there. He's not going to get to it first. Can he pinch it? It doesn't look like it. Played along again. It looks like it's going to be a bit of a long ball game today. Almeida now looking to go by Rossiter. He can't do so. Rossiter, long ball from him. It's cut out by the defender Kresic though. Tokic now, who scored the goal at Ibrox, playing it out wide. Ciziel, maybe? Ciziel playing it inside now. Bit of space. Marinovic plays it through to Kuzuljic, playing it out wide. Fomicho, Said. Space for Tokic. We know he can hit them. He did it at Ibrox. Tokic hits it, and there it is again. Ivan Tokic has scored, and one more goal for Hajduk all of a sudden sends us out of this on away goals. Pena now, better not lose this. He does lose it, completely surrounded. Tokic now, Hajduk can probably counter. Marinovic playing it out wide, Fomic very wide, plays it into Kuzuljic, and we seem to be getting sucked out wide far too much, leaving space in the middle. Tokic now looking to try and hit one again. He does it again, but he puts it wide this time. I'm going to have to take a look at him. He seems like a good player. Let's have a little look. Ivan Tokic. He's not a real player. Brilliant. Wallace now, as we look to try and bag that away goal that will give us a bit of safety. Wallace to Dorans. It's a poor touch. Tokic managing to pinch it. Marinovic coming forward. Still going, Marinovic. Tavernier's been drawn out of position as well. Fomic shout. It's a great challenge actually by Tavernier. Can he hit the strikers quickly? Tavernier now an opportunity. He looks forward towards Morelos. It's a shocking pass. Lopez easily cuts it outside. Now plays it to Marinovic. Into Kuzuljic. Tokic has got a lot of space again. Rositer really has to do a better job of marshalling him. Tokic with another long shot well wide on this occasion. But the warning signs are definitely there. We're looking poor right now. Yeah, we are looking poor right now. You're damn right. I'm afraid we're going to have to try and change the formation. It really doesn't seem to be working. Wilson away to Tokic. All it seems to be doing is inviting them onto us. A chance to whip this ball in now. Cardozo gets it away. Can we help it on further? Tokic down to Marinovic, who smashes one over the bar. And it's wave after wave after wave now of Hajduk attack. We need to try and get to half time. Tavernier now, if we could pinch a goal, that'd be lovely. Tavernier angles it in. Cardozo's got space! Oof, and on the volleys, put it wide. He had a lot more time, I think, than he realised there. He should have brought that one down. As Fomic throws it to Said. A lot of space on the edge of the box. Rositer pinches it though, lovely play. Morelos now has to get it to Herrera here. He plays it out wide to Herrera. We really need to make use of this counter attack. Herrera letting them get back. Plays it out wide to Tavernier, but the chance on the counter's gone. Tavernier races, crossing it in. It's going to be one of those crappy highlights where the keeper tips a crossover. Carlos Pena to whip in the cross. Easily defended by Said. Gabaliuc will head it further away. And by the end of the first half, a really, really poor first half from Rangers. 8-1 on the shot count against us. Certainly we're going to have to tell them stay completely focused, make sure we end the tie with a lead in half, intact, pardon me. I really don't know what to do now. Dorans is playing really poorly. Rositer apparently is having a good game. The defenders are playing poorly and the strikers are playing poorly. What do we do? What do we do? I'm going to try Herrera as a deep lying forward and see if he can't pick up more of those long balls. I'm going to stick with my guns in terms of the formation and just tell him to concentrate just now. If we're getting battered still in the first 20 minutes or so here, or we go behind, then I'll go with the 4-2-3-1 and see if we can't get on the front foot. But for now, I'm just going to try and stick to the guns defensively. As Tokic pings one forward, Almeida easily taking it down on the chest. That's going to be a concern for us. Tokic plays it forward. Marinovic takes it down lovely. Gabaliuc now, they're just toying with us on the edge of our own box here, it seems. Tokic now, Marinovic, and one of them is going to blast with something off here. Tokic does it, and it's a good save by Fodringham. The one thing I will say is they don't seem, as much as they've had shots and it's been concerning how much they're getting forward and how much of the play they're having, they've been restricted basically to taking shots on the outside of the box. Obviously that's worked for Tokic once already in the game, but they're not really getting any joy with the striker, thankfully. Actually, Almeida only has a 6.3. Gabaliuc hanging this one up. Bruno Alves will flicker away, flicked further away again. Chance though here, Marinovic in the box, and he's put it wide of the post. Nervy times here for Rangers. 20 minutes or so left in the game. It's free kick after free kick they're whipping in here actually. but it's actually knocked back to the edge of the box this time. Kuliak, who will curl one just over the bar. Another long shot from them. Tell the boys to tighten up here. I'm really undecided what to do now. 20 minutes left. We are kind of suffering wave after wave. But on the other hand, I don't really want to go gung-ho when we still have the lead. Morelos now, if we can pinch a goal, then I make it pretty much over. It's played out wide to Tavernier. Can he find an option? He plays it to Pena. Can he hit one? Pena hits one. Oh, it's just wide of the post. Still 1-0 to Hajduk. 10 minutes left to go. Lopez playing it out wide right. Petkovic now. Kuliak forward to Tokic. They're going to have to get even more desperate now. Marinovic, can we pinch it off him? Who he plays a great ball actually out wide to Petkovic. Can he put it in? It's Said now. Out wide to Petkovic. Delivers the ball and it's... Oh, come on. It's 2-0 to Hajduk. It's Bruno Alves with the own goal. And all of a sudden it has to go 4-2-3-1. So Cardozo is going to come off for Baronas, who will play in behind Pena with with Rositer actually. Dorans is going to come off. What did I do there? Oh, Rositer should go into Doran's position. Doran should go wide there. Dalcio can play wide, as can Candeas. Wallace is actually going to have to be an attacking fullback as well. We're going to have to go overload. We only have 10 minutes here. We need a goal. At this point, one more goal from them doesn't really change much. We would still need one goal. Disappointing. I have to admit, really disappointing. Fodringham and Bruno Alves just mixing up there. We were pretty defensively solid for the whole game. I mean, it's wave after wave and we were getting battered, don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, I didn't feel like we were in much trouble. And then that goes and happens. And there's nothing I can really do to change anything here. We're just going to have to try and keep plugging away. We've got 40 seconds now. Tavernier throws it to Pena. Can we nick something late on that we maybe don't deserve? Tavernier sends it down the line. Baronas, can he pick the cross? Baronas now crosses to the edge of the box. It's a scissors kick from Wallace. It's Morelos. Oh, come on! Wallace hits the bar. It comes back to Morelos from about 4 yards and he hits the bar as well. You can't legislate for that. Wallace picking it up now. I fear that was the chance though. I fear it's gone. Wallace to Baronas. Plays it to Rositer. Is there still a chance here? Pena plays it out to Tavernier. Can he get it round the corner? Candeas, it's blocked. It's shot off the bar. Ah, but it's a free kick. It's an offside against Candeas. And that's probably it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Hajduk are going through. Rangers are out. Not good enough. It's time for the post-mortem. I mean... I don't know what to say about that. I feel quite deflated. I think... I don't know if I went with the wrong... Maybe the wrong idea. Maybe we should have went and attacked them. I do think historically Football Manager has been far too rewarding to attacking football. So much so that in past games I've never even went defensive ever, just because I don't think it's going to work. This game I tried to play a bit more realistically, quite frankly. Maybe I should have just went and tried to attack them. But in the end I think we were unlucky. I mean, at the death they are hitting the bar twice like that. And obviously the goal that's actually ultimately sent them through has just come off Bruno Alves and deflected in, so it's disappointing, but hopefully we'll do better next year when we're in Europe and the time comes now to focus on the domestic action, where we're going to be playing Motherwell and Ross County. So that's this episode. Unfortunate result for us, but that's the way it goes in football sometimes, particularly in Europe. Hajduk a pretty good side. and 2 absolute cracking goals over the tie by that Tokic, I think it was. So disappointing overall, but you know, that's the way it goes sometimes. I think we did well to put Brøndby out, and we obviously can match ourselves against sides like Hajduk, which is kind of the level I think we probably should be operating at right now. So I'm disappointed, but I'm not absolutely gutted about going out to Hajduk. The manner, maybe a little disappointed that we weren't more rigid, but at the end of the day, we move on, and we're starting with domestic action next episode. So hope you guys are enjoying the series. If you enjoyed this video, if you could drop down below and leave a like, I would greatly appreciate that. It would help out the channel more than you realise it does, just for clicking that little like button. If you'd like to follow the series, or in fact any of the series that I do here on the channel, got a Milan save going on as well at the moment, then you can also always subscribe to the channel, for which I would be eternally grateful. And yeah, just thanks for watching the videos, and I'll see you next time for Motherwell and Ross County.